Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello again. So I wanted to make a short video demonstrating the techniques that me and my partner are using to integrate our code, and to maybe give you an overview of the assets that we are using. So let's get started with that. So as you can see, this is basically the main directory of the game. Within this directory, we have these coding files, these STL files, and apart from that, so the in-game assets that you were seeing on the screen in the previous video, I think, is basically this one. As you can see here, these are the rectangles for the players that we were using on the corners. Then this is the timer, manual timer that I was explaining to you. These are the health bars and the life bars and the power bars. Similarly, this is the exit to main menu screen, and then we had the home button, as you could see, game over, game win, and game lose screen. So I don't think I showed you these three assets, but we'll do in the later video. So these assets are basically designed by ourselves, and apart from these rectangles only, the pictures of the players which we picked up from the reference side, which you can find within this directory, others, and the references. So we have added all the references, the assets that we have used, and the references for them. Also, I wanted to shed some light on the UML. As you can see, so basically the main class is the game class, which basically is the parent of all classes. um, then we have this update file class, which was updating the logic of the player and their moves. These are this class is basically the parent class of all these players that you can see below. So the fact that they have separate classes is because of the special players and sort of individual behavior to different moves that we implemented. So such moves that could not be generalized had to be implemented separately, so that's why we had to implement separate classes for them. Similarly, each player has some sort of music, as you can see. So these are the classes that these player classes will inherit from, this play music class and player music. And similarly, we have front ground update right here, background update that I showed you previously, then map select, player select, and main menu screens. And apart from that, we have the currently we are not using the linked list, but in future, if we make some changes to the game, then we might implement linked list in form of some object. But if we don't, then I will remove this part. As you can see, it's weakly attached anyways. So that this class is of the game music, and you can see the connections or the relations among the classes, their inheritance or their dependencies, strong relations or weak relations. So that is pretty much it for UML. Now I actually wanted to show you the technique that we are using to integrate our code. So primarily, Ali decided to go with GitHub in order to integrate our code, because it's a good platform to sort of keep a good timeline of the whole project. So as you can see, this is the directory on the GitHub. Also, Ali integrated this and this extension, I think, called Code Factor, which basically uh, increases the quality of the work on the GitHub. As you can see, this is the documentation which can be used with these symbols to make it more visually better. As you can see, we have done here, right? So that's pretty much it for the integrating techniques. So let me just show you the other assets that we were using. As you can see, we had these classes of these BMPs for the separate screens, and then we had these main menu screens that you saw within the main menu that were being interchanged into one another. Then we have the map select screen that you saw on the neighborhood selection screen, and similarly we have the map sprites. So as you can see, I was telling later earlier that the spreadsheet where we were using were extracted from the GIS. So that's how these spreadsheet looks like. Similarly, apart from that, we have the music, which we have extracted from YouTube mostly, and other Street Fighter online assets. These are the sounds of the players. So this is basically a player select screen that you saw on the select player. Then these are basically the player sprites that we are currently working on to animate the players and to update their moves and functionalities. As you can see these sprites, so these sprites are also designed uh, specifically by ourselves, because the spreadsheet that were available on internet were rather more involved with not just these many moves but much more many. So we had to extract each of the move and had to create this separate spreadsheet for ourselves. So that was an additional job for that. Apart from that, also you can see these pst files, um, in which we edited these spreadsheets. Similarly, for player versus screen that you saw on the opposition screen, this is the spreadsheet for that. And that's pretty much it for that. So I think that's it for the assets that we are using for now. Similarly, I showed you my code integration technique, and maybe Ali can explain further on the code factor extension that we are using for the git. And that's it. So Allah Hafiz and take care.